I wanted to talk about the atheist movement, which seems to rapidly becoming more of a militia than anything else. I was watching One Less God's video, Free Thinkers or something like that, I don't know. But in it he said, anarchy is about to be loosed on the world. Now, I'm sure everybody that is watching this knows what anarchy means. It's lawlessness, it's freedom from government, it's normally attributed to or defined with persecution, unrightful killing, mass destruction, poverty, many things like of that nature. And I was wondering, with this movement becoming more like that, and with it obviously requiring leaders and followers, atheism doesn't have the same meaning anymore, does it? Because all of the atheists that I've come across so far seem to have their own individual concepts, their own individual thoughts, their own individual thought processes, their own way of deriving an answer. So, in becoming this militia, and becoming this small army, or whatever it could be termed as, pretty much everyone that is an atheist that is a follower of these people, whoever they may be, has to give up in their own beliefs. Not in the sense where you no longer have to believe that God does not exist or anything like that, but if your way of thinking isn't exactly like theirs, well, you're out. And I think you've already seen this with, Brett Keane, for one. I think Amazing Atheist is another. And One Less God actually said something to that degree on, in a comment on Exiled's page. Said, pretty much you're either with us or you're against us, in a manner of speaking. Now another quote that he said was, hang on to your seats, the bullets are gonna fly. So I know that he speaks in a lot of metaphors, and I know that sometimes he doesn't say exactly what he means. But when you put the words bullets and anarchy in the same video, that means militia. I don't think there's any other way to describe that. That no longer is a movement. So, all the talk about Christianity starting wars and Christianity meaning persecution and this and that, you're taking on the exact concepts that you say you're trying to abstain from. I don't understand it. It's boggling my mind, actually. I want to read from 2 Peter 2. I think everybody should read this entire chapter if they have a chance. Let's read verse 1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. Verse 2. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. verse 3. And through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not. Also, verse 10. But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness, and despise government. Presumptuous are they, self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. In verse 19. While they promise them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption. For of whom a man is overcome, of the same is he brought in bondage. I think this is somewhat speaking to the world that we live in today. I really do. I think that it has a lot to say about the movements, the militia, the leaders, and the followers. I'll go ahead and leave you with a quote that I really couldn't have said better myself. It's from One Less God. And all hell is about to break loose. Good analogy.